In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to uninstall Adobe Photoshop from your Windows PC using the control panel. This is a straightforward process and I'll guide you through each part so you know exactly what to expect. Before we begin, make sure you've saved your work and closed Photoshop along with any other Adobe apps that might be running in the background. First, open the control panel. The quickest way is to click the Start button and type Control Panel, then open it from the search results. If your control panel opens in category view, click on Programs and then choose Programs and Features. If you see the classic icon view, you can go directly to Programs and Features. This section lists all the software installed on your computer and is where you'll manage uninstalls. Next, find Adobe Photoshop in the list. It may appear as Adobe Photoshop followed by a version or year. If the list is long, use the search box in the top right corner or sort by name or publisher to make it easier to spot Adobe entries. If you use Creative Cloud, Photoshop will still appear here as a separate program. Just make sure you select the correct item so you don't remove something you want to keep. Now click on Adobe Photoshop to highlight it and then click Uninstall at the top of the list. Depending on your system, you might also see a change option. Choose Uninstall when prompted. Windows may ask for permission to make changes. This is normal. Click Yes to continue. If you're on a work or school computer, you may need administrator rights to proceed. Finally, follow the prompts to remove it. The Adobe Uninstaller will guide you through the process. You may be asked whether you want to keep or remove preferences and settings. If you plan to reinstall Photoshop later, keeping preferences can save time. If you're doing a full cleanup, you can remove them. The uninstaller will show a progress bar, and this can take a few minutes, especially if there are additional components to remove. When it completes, you should see a confirmation that Photoshop has been uninstalled. If you're prompted to restart your computer, go ahead and do that to finish the process cleanly. Once you're back, you can close the control panel. If a shortcut remains on your desktop or taskbar, it's safe to remove it. It won't open anything anymore. And that's it. You've successfully uninstalled Adobe Photoshop using the control panel. If you need it again later, you can always reinstall it through your preferred method.